feels so abstract. Yeah, it's complicated what you say, the way you act. Well, it makes me so confused. I don't know what to do anymore. Can't you just make up your mind? My heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right now. Maybe you just wanna be friends. There's a vibe when we are talking. Maybe you just wanna pretend, but I can read between the lines. Even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting, still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be.
Hi guys, I'm Debbie with Debbie J's Crafting Corner, and welcome to the Card Maker Success Summit. You guys have probably already been watching a bunch of stuff, and I am trying to follow the chat. Let me grab it real quick. Yeah, I did see some of my buddies have already popped in. Hello, Miss Suzanne. Welcome, welcome. I do not have a lot of my alerts turned on. Okay, I do have the emote turned on, but I know some of you people would go crazy and I wouldn't get a word in edgewise if I left all of the effects that I normally have on my usual live streams on. Right, Brenda? Anyway, I'm here to answer any kind of questions that you might have had about the video that hopefully you've gotten a chance to watch from my presentation. I had a lot of fun making, is this the right one? That's not the right one. That's not the right one. I dropped the right one on the floor. Is this him? I make too many cards. Let's just put it that way. This is the right one. So this is the one that you guys should have been seeing. Where did I put the button? There it is. I made the button so light with white ink, you can barely see it. But this is a super fun way to make your cards just a little extra. So did we have any questions to start off, or do you guys just want to see some cards? No such thing as too many cards. Thank you so much, Stephanie. You're a sweetheart. Anyway, I did go through a bunch of my more recent. Ivy Meaden wants to know, what is my go-to card base? So I usually use A2. A2 size is what I go with almost all the time. I have made others. I've made shaped cards, like this one is a 5x7. I still need to mail that one out. Anyway, I do different sizes, but my go-to is going to be A2. I find that it's easy to work with. I don't waste cardstock. I'll be honest, the reason I started with an A2 is that it's half of a sheet of cardstock. I use heavyweight cardstock, so it gives it a little more stability. I guess it feels more substantial. And yeah. Okay, so Donna wants to know, where do I usually get my lights and the wobbles from? Should be down in the supply list for the video, but I get those from Pear Blossom Press. I love all of Amanda's stuff. She is super fabulous, and her ideas, she's basically taken the idea, what pounds? I usually use 100 pounds. 100-pound cardstock for my card bases. I'm still using Recollections 86 or whatever it is cardstock for most of my panels and colored cardstock and that sort of thing, because I bought a lot of it years ago and I haven't finished using it yet. But when it comes to my card bases, I always go with the heavyweight. Always, always, always. I like the feel of it. Lighter weight cardstock, to me, I'm in Florida. It's humid and they wilt pretty fast. Hello, Kamado. Welcome in. I'd love to give everybody a big welcome. I'm not going to let you guys do the welcome automatic. So here's a welcome. That movable foam looks amazing. Okay, you're probably talking about, it's over there. I may ask my husband to grab supplies for me, but the Pear Blossom Press, oh my God, I love the world's best foam tape. You just don't understand. We had been talking about it, Amanda and some of her other buddies. I say Amanda a lot. She is the brains and the owner and all the things behind Pear Blossom Press. Her and her husband have done a wonderful job creating some things to make everything easier for us. The deal with light up cards is traditionally it's been done with like copper tape, which is hard to work with if you're not good at it yet. And it takes practice to get good at anything, right? So I have struggled with it and gave up. I gave up years ago. And then Amanda was coming out with these fun things. So she came up with a little circuit board with a button and a power pack and lights on the end. So what she basically did is took the ideas from like Chibitronics, which is a fabulous company, and I've got products from them as well. They took the idea of Chibitronics, which is teaching paper circuits. Yeah, teaching how to do the electronics things, applying it to paper so you can play and have fun and make gorgeous designs. And then she took those ideas, Amanda took the ideas from G at Chibitronics and said, okay, how can we make this even easier so that the everyday card maker can do it? That's what she did. So now I love making light up cards. And as an example, this morning I went through my cards because I couldn't remember where I put this guy. And I probably have more. Yeah, that's another one that I just made. I made another one yesterday. Anyway, these are all light up cards that I've probably made over the last couple of months. So yeah. This one was one that I did a class. Actually, I did a class on my website recently, and this is a digi that I gave away with the class. So I did that one. This one I think was a design team. Where did I put the button? I always lose my button. So yeah, there's a lot of different things you can do. Yeah, they were so fun. And I loved being able to use the wobble because I don't use wobbles very often either. It's kind of where I get busy and I get the idea and I just, unless I'm thinking interactive before I start making my card, it's just a card because I do go and make a lot of cards. Hey, Justine. Speaking of Justine, there is another summit coming up in about a month and a half that Justine is putting on. And I am just thrilled and blessed to be able. Hi, Susan. I knew you would pop in at some point, but I'm thrilled and honored that Justine invited me to participate in that one too. Can the lights be sent through the mail? Yes. I have mailed them I have sent them through the mail. They are a little thicker, just like your regular thicker ones. So if you want to be careful, you can put them in a bubble mailer. Another thing that, again, is not at my desk. Todd, can you do me a favor, honey? That box that has the foam tape on top, can you just bring that to me real quick? Because I should have, yeah. This is the Todd. This is my hubby in the background. He is the Todd. Folks that come to my live streams, they know him because he's usually popping into the background at some point. So this is a stamp and die set from Pear Blossom Press. It should have been in the video as well, but part of the die set is this. This is a little door so that you can have it open inside your card so they can switch out the batteries. Also, one of the stamps, like I said, Amanda is brilliant. One of the stamps says, I could switch the camera the other way, but I got a mess on my desk. Says pull, which means that for the pull, you could slide a piece of paper in between the battery and the connection so that it does not light up. You have to explain to people how that works, though. My father-in-law, I sent him a light up card for his birthday, and I had to explain to him that it was a light up card because they thought it was a cute card. They loved the card, but they didn't know that it lit up. So Marianne says how to cut 3 sides out of the die for the door. So on this die, it actually has blades on 3 sides and it has an embossed line on the other. Hello, Laurel. Welcome, welcome. Let's do another welcome for all the folks that have popped in that I haven't said hi to yet. Light up cards used to scare the crap out of me. Absolutely. There are so many different kinds of things that we do with our crafting that intimidate us. So it is wonderful when somebody comes up with an idea to make it super, super simple. And Amanda at Pear Blossom Press I am over the moon with all the different things that she has done because there are a ton of them. So we've got by the way, for VIPs, my bonus is a light up card basics mini course. Now, just fair warning, the first module, which is out, the first module goes over all of the products And then the next module, we're going to actually do some demos as to how to make some of these cards. And I'm starting off at the One Light, which is the super easiest. And I've got a bin of stuff here. Sorry, guys. The One Light, which is a little circuit board with a battery and a little light on the end. That's all it is. And that is what we used in this card. That's what we used here. So I've got the button here. We've got the light there. And it's just basically a mini light up, a mini flashlight. Okay. So going from that, yeah, I have trouble giving away my light up cards. So that is a great question, Sandy. I do try to make myself mail them out for birthdays and things like that. I send out a lot of Christmas cards. And during my live streams that I do every week, most of those have got at least one of the cards that I'm creating that night as a giveaway. So I've got a few of them over here that I do still need to mail out. Other than that, if I have excess, I've been donating those to Cards for Cancer. I don't know if I've got a link down below or not, but I think I might have one on my link tree. If I don't have it on my link tree, I definitely need to add that. But yeah, I wind up doing I like it when people add a little emote because the emote goes all over the place. I love the emote wall. And that's one of the things I've added into my streams. I want to make everything as fun and interactive as I can. So I'm constantly adding different things to my stream. I've added a bunch of stuff for Halloween. No, they're not turned on, but I do have my random button. That is actually a good question. My concern, I have received cards where the cardstock is thinner, and I'd say that it's easier for them to get damaged. It depends on what kind of card it is. If it is just a regular 2-layer card, you're probably fine. I would say if you're wanting to do something that you don't want to get smushed, you may want to put it in a bubble mailer. I have mailed and received some that have like sequins or rhinestones or something on top of them, and sometimes those poke through the paper on the envelope, but I really haven't had anything come in damaged, regardless of how it was mailed. Then again, you have to be careful with it because I have heard stories where people have had things. It really just depends. Can they be taken through TSA? I have taken cards through TSA. These batteries, my husband can confirm for me. What's the size on batteries that can go through the airport?
Coin cells are fine.
Okay. He's an engineer. He's also checked these things and told me I couldn't take stuff that I thought I could take on a plane. And he said coin cells are fine. So you could take these through the airport. I think if you sent a lot of them, like if you had a big bin of just the batteries, they might say something. But just taking a few cards like this, or taking even a pack of lights for you to play with while you're gone, that should be fine. Love you, Ruth. So Ruth is one of my followers over on Twitch and on YouTube. So she shows up to most of my live streams. She is in the UK. So when I go live, it's really late at night. But she is a sweetheart. And thank you so much for that. I know you want my light up cards. And like I said, it goes through regular mail. So if you've got global stamps, which I do, these would be able to be mailed just like regular ones. You don't have to worry about customs or anything like that. Susan put lights and airplanes. Yay. I do like what Donna said, though. Donna said, love that you give some to charities. I have several that I donate to. One of them is one of my favorites is 2 different women's shelters. Absolutely. I've also donated to the scrapbook.com, scrapbook.com. Words are hard. Scrapbook.com Cards for Kindness, I think is what it's called, but I've donated them there. Yeah, I would just say find who you want to donate to and be sure to do it. There are a lot of good charities out there. And Carla Bostic is a buddy of mine. So she is the one that I've been sending them to most recently. Last time I went through, I don't go through my cards often enough. I went through them a couple of months ago and I wound up sending her 3 boxes. I mean, 3 big boxes full of cards. They had probably at least 100 to 200 cards in each box. She was shocked when she got those. Perfect. Donate to senior citizens for Valentine's Day. Absolutely. Great ideas, great ideas. And I'm always looking for more ideas as to where we can send those. So if you have any ideas like that, I have a Discord server that you can head over there. You can join my Discord server, and there are areas on there for ideas and suggestions. So add it there, and then I can add it to my list of places we can donate. Boxes, yes. Oh, thank you so much, Marie. She says, you're so fun. Made me smile today. Barely Arts Glue collects for foster kids. Absolutely. That's Cards for Kids. Brandy says she donates to the USO for military. I need you to send me some contact information as to who and where and stuff. My late husband was Air Force, so I'd love to be able to send some off to the military. It's just a question of figuring out who accepts cards, because there's a lot of charities that accept donations, but you don't know whether or not they actually accept cards. I think I contacted a local hospital at one point, and they had no interest in it. Gloria's got a good question there. Local areas to find. That is something I have had trouble with myself, and I just haven't dedicated enough time to doing the research. What's the best way to find places to donate? That's the good question. I would say that if anyone knows of good places to donate, because that's where they donate to, let us know. Let your fellow card makers know where you donate to. You can post this also on my Facebook group. I've got a Facebook group that is Crafting with Debbie. Free to join. Feel free to join and hang out with us there, share your projects. But if you want to share where you're donating your cards to there, fabulous. I can start compiling a longer list. I've got a list, but it's a short one. I can start compiling a longer list to post on my website and over in our Discord and over on Facebook, so that we have access to where to go. Donna says nursing homes. Absolutely. Just figuring out where I needed to be. Fun to being here. Well, welcome in, Pam. Thank you so much. Yeah, and lots of places need things when it comes to the holidays. And we do have Christmas, Thanksgiving. I count Halloween as a holiday. I love Halloween. So we've got all of those different holidays coming up. And people do get a bit lonely if they don't have friends and family that they can, because of where they are in their life. Been there, done that. Check with the local airport that has a USO to see if they will take donations. Not need to mail, just call and see if you can drop them off. That's a good idea. We've got three area airports right here. Got one in Sanford that's closest to me, one in Daytona, and then we've got Orlando, which I don't want to drive down there. But we've got one there. So there are three in my area. Most of you guys have got at least one that you could check with too, but USO would be a great way to do that. Okay. Any questions about light up cards that you're not willing to wait for the light up card basics mini course? Again, that is going to be my bonus. So stamping is fun. Good question. Does the light mechanism come singly or in multiples? So the mechanism, just going to show you on the one light. The one light is like this. So it's one light, it's one LED. And since I've got this out, I might as well take out the battery and we can actually have it light up, right? So the battery goes in the top. You press the button and it has one little light. So it's one switch. Okay, so that could have been what you were asking. What I think you were probably asking is about how many lights. So the easy light, which is a different light, has got 3 lights. And I'm just going to switch out the battery so you can see this one. It's again, same little circuit board. We've got the little button, and then we separate them. And then we've got 3, which means you can put them in different places. I'm going to give you a sneak peek for video that is going to be being posted on my YouTube channel on the 11th. It is part of the Pear Blossom Press design team. I get my lights primarily from Pear Blossom Press, although I do have some things from Chibitronics as well. But this is a card I made yesterday during a live stream on my Twitch. So I go live on YouTube on Tuesday nights, and then on Thursdays I try going on Twitch, and then I just craft and I actually record while I'm crafting, so you get a sneak peek. So they've already got one. So this one has got 2 lights on there because I cut one of the wires off. So you can actually put multiples on there. I have also, I believe, just once used 2 of the easy lights together on the same project. That goes there. And basically created a switch that pushed both of the buttons, so I was able to get more than just the 3 lights. So you can do multiples. Now, if you really want to do lots of lights on there, the best option is going to be using something like Chibitronics, and I will be doing a demo of that kind of later on in my mini course. So that will be coming up as well. But the first part of the first module of the mini course shows all the different products and how they work. There's the 1 light, there's the easy light that has the 3 lights, there's twinkle lights that have blinking lights. There is a birthday candle light that you hit the button, it stays on until you blow out the candle. Fabulous. What else? There's a halo light that has like a ring that you can put around like a fishbowl or something, or an item that you want to, to highlight, and puts light on just that. Lots of fun things. So that's a wrap. Artistically Creative, send me a message with the question and I will get back with you on that one. And like I said, you can ask me anything on my Facebook, my YouTube, all the places. Let me go ahead and pull up, if I can remember where the button is for I had it. I added it here just a minute ago. You can find my link bio at Debbie J's Crafting Corner /link bio that has all the links to all the places. And I would love to see you in one of the things that we have coming up soon. Now, I want to see you at everything. And I'll see you in the class too. Okay. Love you guys.